Aho, everyone. Ramona, Dillo. What's going on? Let me turn this down. I don't think I need all this light now. It's time, Randy. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me okay, everyone? Evan, how you doing? Quick check, everybody. If you can hear me, let me know. Just want to make sure we're all good here. All right. Mitch, what's up? We'll let her rip. Oh, I got special guests coming here. They'll be here in a little while. So, how's everybody's Wednesday going so far? Everybody glad to get over the hump day on the back end of the week? Our hair's all messed up like always. Ramona, you still here? I know you got here early, it looks like, but all right. G&B, what's up? What's going on? Just hanging in there for a few minutes, just letting everybody get some time to jump in. Rainy and 50-mile-per-hour gust. Yeah, it's not that windy here, but it is rainy out there. It is pretty rainy here right now. But yeah, I got two special guests coming. Two. Hey, look, I got a notification. I'm online. I'm live. Better go watch me. Hey, Mitch, where are you at anyways? You got some serious wind over there. You in Chicago by chance? Nope, Randy. Nope, nice try. Yes, they're both right here right now, right next to me. It's Glenn and Amanda. No, I'm just joking. Don't lose it. I'm not losing it, all right? Michigan? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, did you guys all get to see the cemetery hunt that we did? The live hunt? That was actually, I really enjoyed that one. I mean, never going to that city with the history behind Boston over here and all the urban legends. And, I was kind of wondering, if I was going to get a little creeped out finally somewhere. But actually, it was kind of cool. I liked it there. Angel, what's up? Yeah, if you haven't checked out the live hunt we did at the Helltown Cemetery, there were audible EVPs. Well, I say audible; they were EVPs that were recorded on my phone, and we didn't hear them at the time. But if you watch the live stream over again, you can hear them. One was at 2 minutes and 17 seconds into the beginning. There's a man's voice that says, "Hey," and you can hear him. It's like he's kind of projecting it, maybe from the distance a little bit. And then I was told 3:30 to 3:34. There was some other ones too. So, some of our friends, our gifted friends, the mediums, were actually giving me heads up beforehand. They said they could tell that that cemetery was going to have a lot of surprises for us. And being that there were some EVPs captured on my phone, that was kind of cool. I thought that was sweet. Yeah, that's all right, Mitch. Check it out, man. Like I said, listen, there's audible EVPs. The first 217, I heard somebody go, "Hey." I was like, "Holy crap, that was none of us. It was an actual EVP that soon into the stream." Saw light anomalies. I saw like some weird like orb anomaly that was a light, almost looked like it was a little shooting ball of light. Kept hearing weird noises, things moving around. Yeah, for sure, Mitch. I'm sure we will. Mega, what's up? Yeah, it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I know. My guests are coming. Anybody who just got here, Redneck Randy, what's up, man? Got 2 special guests coming. Somebody took a shot at him already, and that was a strike. Strike 1. You watched it 12 hours late. Well, I don't know. The replay might be more interesting. Mitch, you get the EVPs. Yeah, I got to find out what's up with my phone. Sometimes it changes the setting to private. I think Mr. Mills had to he caught that and went in and changed it to public, and it was set to public when I started the stream. I don't know what happened, but that's happened to me before too at the witch's gravesite. You get repossessed. Yes, Randy, yes. It's a good one. You know what that I hear now is I hear all the crickets in the background like I do on all of my videos that I have to edit all the time. Get rid of the crickets. David, what's up? Uh-oh, I think I hear somebody here now. I wonder if it's my VIPs. Yeah, so that cemetery was great, man. That was cool. I'd watched the movie. I don't know if any of you seen that before. Trying to remember what it's on one of the streaming networks, maybe Hulu, maybe Discovery. I think it was Discovery, maybe. There's a or it might have been Hulu. You have to look into it, but there's a movie. It's called Helltown, and it's basically a historical, somewhat fictional version with some of the here they are. But yeah, you can see it's called Helltown, and it tells the history and all the urban legends about that area. And there's some names on those gravestones I think they did the filming in that I meant to double check. All right, hold on. Everybody's waiting for you. Everybody's waiting for you.
Told you not to tell nobody.
Huh? What do you mean? Is it solo?
No, he's
okay.
Well, he's in the car.
I told him I had 2 special guests coming. Everybody's trying to guess and see who it is.
Oh yeah, William's in the car.
All right. Well,
what up, guys?
1 of 2 right here.
What's up?
Hey, Roller, what's going on? All right. Well, 1 of the 2 guests are here. We were just talking about the cemetery. I was telling about the EVPs that got recorded onto my phone live. It was pretty sweet. Look at this guy. Boom, right to the phone.
I got a text message. It's got done driving. What's up, y'all? You? Randy Morgan.
Randy had a joke. He had a joke for us. I told him we had to go into the audio programmer and do a little background editing and get rid of the crickets from that one. Well, GB, here he is. Hey, what's up, Les? What's going on? The other VIP is coming, I guess. I don't know.
He's staying in the car.
Oh, he's staying in the car?
Yes, bro. He's staying in the car.
Okay.
He's staying
All
in the car.
Sorry, everybody. I assumed he was coming in. I should just go out there and tell him to get in here.
I don't need a haircut, see?
Which one do you need cut?
Yeah, you need to. You need to go out there and tell him.
What, to come in?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. You keep him entertained with some tricks. I'm going to go out and see if I can get...
Ditto, what's up? Car's not locked either.
All right. You grab the flashlight. I'm going to go out and shine it in there.
Feels good, Randy.
I'm going out on an investigation to find a missing person.
Thank you, David. Can't wait to use it in the woods. Maybe Saturday, I think we're going out hunting. Not too sure about that, David Leonard. But thank you. I appreciate it. For real. So, how did y'all like the Hope Village? Mount. Same old. Chill Dillo. Did anybody like it? If you like it, tell us. Thank you, Randy. Thank you. You guys want to go back again? Do the second one?
I found him.
You found him?
I found him.
Hey,
You still trying to walk back from the cemetery?
so I just asked them if you want us to go back, right?
Oh yeah, I'm.
To Hopewell Village Mount.
Oh,
You know,
Hopewell.
Hopewell.
Oh yeah.
They just say all like 3 yeses.
3 yeses. Holy crap.
Get over here, celebrity.
We're going back for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, we got our
Mitch,
Our guest,
for sure. Mr.
William.
Anderson. Mr. Puppy.
pick up those barbells behind you.
No,
Mr.
I'm
Anderson.
not. Get over here, Williams.
You got it, Randy. That's what he needs to do. Well, I told him he could come in and interact if he wants, or if he doesn't, I just didn't want him sitting out in the car all that time, you know?
So-
chilling here.
Y'all know who he is. This is my nephew, Williams.
There he is.
Hola.
He got his first
You need
taste of doing some ghost hunting with us at the cemetery.
He needs a haircut.
Yeah, does he? I don't know. That's kind of in now, right? Look at my cat back there.
Yeah, I did. I do. I need to remember.
Yeah, we're
that,
gonna go back. We're just beginning over there.
for sure.
It's a different energy over there at the Hopewell Mound. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything from that EVP at the end of the first part I posted, but if anybody hasn't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. But that wasn't so much of a warm goodbye that as we got from West Branch when we were there at the witch's grave. Spirits and demons. That's a good question.
Hey, Randy, you can ask him that. Mitch needs a.
Oh, no.
There's probably
You talking
some
about-
difference. Not a whole lot though.
You talking about him needs a haircut, Mitch? I know. He needs to go like this, bald,
It's not happening.
or like Mikey's little haircut over there.
Well, Randy, I don't know. I think you got to ask him that. I think he's
That's
already
what it
brought
is.
that up before.
I just told him he needs to have.
Yeah,
Look, he can't
He
even
said-
grow facial hair. See?
Whoa, what? Dude.
he needs a Mr. Anderson haircut.
Yes.
He'll have way less wind resistance. He'll be super
I have
fast.
facial hair.
Oh,
We're not going to discuss that.
you watch it. Go back and watch the video. You'll see. All right, Dillo, what's going on, man? What is up? Oh, so what did I miss while I was out there getting him in here? Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Touch him all while you know he was on there.
Yeah.
What else? What I miss?
I'm looking at some of these messages while I was gone to see if I missed anything. Oh, okay. Not a whole lot. Oh, I got a couple new devices here. You know, like I've been trying to see if I can get some interaction with flashlights. I don't know if you guys have seen that before with any kind of paranormal investigators with the flashlights, where you can take a mag light and turn it so the connection is right on the brink of
Nice.
turning the light on, and then just leave it on. That way the spirit can touch it and complete the circuit and turn the light on. So I got these. They're like a light glow stick that you turn on and off like a flashlight. So
Nice.
you could just turn them right to the brink of on and off like that. And I'm going to try to see if we get some interaction with these the same way you do with the mag lights. And they're themed. Look at that, little Halloween faces. This white one's not coming in too good. Yeah,
we got the
look at
car.
that. Yeah, but it looks just like this one, but it's white.
We got the car fixed.
And then, see, and you got the orange and we got red.
Ramona,
Roger,
what's
red.
up?
Hey, Ramona. Ho. Yep, so there's a couple new devices right there just to see. I don't have to go do, I don't have to get mag lights to do this. I could just get these glow sticks and see if I can get some interaction with these. Maybe we could do like a yes and no,
I was
2 different colors.
just at the Thomas Woods.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
called you. We were just up there kicking it.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody got to see that photo I posted.
Which one?
The 2 photos I posted. It's Dance, right, Ramona? Don Say.
Looks like a
Yeah,
or no T.
right. That's what I thought too. I was saying it wrong. I felt like a bozo.
What up, Butcher?
Yeah, see, I've learned after making a fool out of myself,
Get your ass
but
over
I
here.
learned. Yeah, there was a couple photos I put in the Facebook group chat. Panoramic film. There's a tree down by that lake. It's called Lake Pippin.
No, Mitch, not yet.
It's right on the border of the mound of those Hopewell mounds. This lake. It's a very interesting feeling there, to say the least. It's very calm. It just, you could tell it feels different there when you're by the water. We took some photos, and one of the trees it looked like it had a gray glow to it. And in the same photo we took just a little bit closer to it, there was no gray mist over it. And I've had some different reacts to it to help me see if anybody can understand what it is. But that area over there is something. And that's kind of some people I can understand aren't too happy about the fact that that mound is actually open as part of the trail through the park to walk up and down. I kind of see why, most people aren't too happy about that. But, we try to go there and keep the spirits calm and not try to get them, all upset because we're on the mound. They're probably used to it all day with people going through the park. Yeah, but I hope everybody liked that. Our new investigation series we're doing over there at the Legend of the Hopewell Indian Princess. That REM pod's great, isn't it?
Oh, I love that.
That REM pod that's like
I
the best.
love that REM pod.
That's our best piece of equipment I think we've got.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in his room. He made dinner and he's in there
I
talking to his
wanted
friend.
George to sleep.
Hmm?
I wanted George to go.
Oh, you want that snake?
Yeah.
He's up. Go ahead in there. Go see if you bring the snake out again. I think they've seen him, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They've seen him here before. Have you ever seen it?
No, he's.
William hasn't seen him. Why has everything got to be a secret? I don't get these guys.
It's me, Anthony. Can I come in?
Oh, Anthony.
Is George up?
Hey, Butch. What's going on?
George up?
Yeah, you saw flashlights on Ghost Adventures, Mitch? I seen them used in my house back like 7 or 8 years ago. I saw a team use them in my house before, and I saw them manipulating it just that way with little mag lights. I've been trying to reproduce it, see if I can get interaction the same way. But the flashlight I've been trying isn't the best. But I got these. I think these will work better. What's that? George is sleeping? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the white demon ball python is sleeping right now. So
It's a snake.
Mr. A doesn't get to play with it.
I was going to put it on your neck.
Yeah, lots of action here.
Way better than
You'll be back? Okay. All right, Ramona.
What's going on? What I missed?
Oh, no, we're just talking about the flashlight technique
No,
to play with his own snake, Randy said.
no, Randy. No.
Buy your own, buddy. Get your own.
Listen, that is a beautiful snake. I don't know if y'all actually seen it, but it's all white. Does he? I don't think you have white dye.
If you I think it was it the last live we did? It was.
Yeah.
Or no, it was the one before that.
Before that.
Yeah. The first one with Mr. Anderson, it was like 2 weeks ago. That Wednesday, Wednesday Spirits, if you rewatch that, you could see George the snake.
Yeah. That snake's beautiful.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's a beautiful snake.
It's beautiful.
Being drained by an entity that was trying to manifest. Well, Randy, I tell you what, I feel drained just about every time. Right after we get over that hour mark, whatever we're doing, I feel it. I feel drained. And it always seems like things start to amp up and manifest. At the other cemetery, I saw a full body apparition, and we saw smoke, which was probably partial apparition. So they were getting energy probably from us and our devices. So I think I could say I felt it, but to me, I start feeling the fatigue and I get the tiredness after about it. It seems about that hour mark. That's like the magic mark right there.
What up?
Somebody walk up on us, Dave. Is that you mean at the cemetery at Helltown? Is that what you mean, David? Somebody walked up on us.
Well,
Hey,
not
Monica,
your
what's up?
face in here, buddy.
Yeah, here's William's back with us for
Jody.
Wednesday Spirits. Jody, hey,
Jody
what's
Boy,
up, Jody?
what's up, dog?
Oh, you're
What's up,
just on
dog?
time, Jody. Just on time. Yeah, we were just talking about the things going on about the cemetery, Helltown Cemetery. Yeah, we had a pretty cool time there. That REM pod is a great device. You got to see it live. That thing is amazing. And you, if you watch the True Legend of the Hopewell Indian Princess, you got to see us use it there, and it was amazing there.
David, that
The last
wasn't
time at
the
Indian
last.
Place. Okay,
That wasn't
The
the
last-
last.
right. That was our last video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Anderson did. I think he saw something that was right by us on the tree that I didn't see. So he may have, I think something may have. You had a feeling about something around you too before that, if I remember.
What hunt are you talking about?
Mr. Anderson saying lights in the sky. Oh, that lights in the sky. The live hunt. That sounds like the live hunt, right, Les? David. Was it?
That's a lead.
Yeah, yeah. It's
That
less.
was lead.
It's less snow. It's not lead. Tree. You saw the thing by the tree.
There was a spotlight.
Omega Suzanne. Is that right? Is it Suzanne? Suzanne. Susanic. Omega Susanic. Yes. I have a feeling I'm screwing it up. I'm just going to call you Mega Sus. Suzanne. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. I just hate to try to, if I'm calling somebody by their name wrong, I always feel like an idiot. So just like I do when I pronounce native language wrong too. I feel like an idiot when I do that.
Do I have a Mexican bag? I just don't take it with
Yeah.
me.
He's already apologized to the spirits plenty of times.
So he needs to talk a little bit more. He needs to get in the picture.
Well, it's just, we're
Don't be
forcing him into this.
Y'all like him on the last hunt when we went live or what?
The door's open for him if he wants to come with us again. I'm sure it'll be fine with us. I don't think there'll be a problem. Actually, the more bodies we got, the more energy we could feed, right? We're like batteries ourselves. This way, Mr. Anderson and I don't have to take all the draw. We could share some with this guy. With you and me, with you and Mr. Anderson. Oh, that's William.
That's my buddy. That's my nephew, William. My step nephew, or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. We're family. So
Yeah.
Go ahead. He was in the live hunt the other night when we did it.
Yeah, Jody. Everyone hit the like button. We appreciate it. And if you want to get one of the Unexplained University Online
Jody's
shirts,
talking
there you
about-
go.
Hey, Jody.
Yeah.
ODUPricemasters.com. That's where all the gear is. Outdoor University Online and the Unexplained University Online gear. I have to get a hoodie.
I know. I need one.
Hey, Monica said hello.
Hey,
William.
Monica.
I need a hoodie. William, your experience with the
Supernatural.
what are
Hello.
your experience with the supernatural? That's your question, no.
Honestly, I don't really have any experience with the supernatural. I think it's interesting. That's why I want to get more into it and stuff like that with them.
Yeah. So that was like your first experience then, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you think? I mean,
It was pretty good. Honestly, I liked it. It was really interesting and not so much hype, but it was it put you on your toes a little bit.
yeah. Especially when you start
excitement.
hearing stuff, right?
Yeah.
Start hearing stuff. When you start hearing voices speak to you, then you really start thinking you're going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jody, that after that whole incident at my place, I went through the house and I took my sage and I went through this entire house and kicked them out. kicked them out and stopped. Didn't even try to communicate again. I didn't even listen to the audio that I had my audio recorder going. I didn't even listen to it because I just realized that, when you got to stop the communication, especially when you're dealing with something in your home, you're trying to cleanse it. You don't want to even go into, the evidence or whatever you may have been collecting from before.
Jody,
That's
happy
how I
late
see it.
birthday.
Oh yeah.
Jody, happy late birthday from
That's
all
right,
of
Jody.
us, Longest Spring University online.
Don't forget the online, like some of us do.
Yeah, like him. Like him.
Yeah.
I ain't pointing no fingers.
Yeah. It's okay. I point the finger here. I'm bad.
Ken,
I'm sorry. I'm
Ken
bad with
Miller, what's up?
Hey, Kenny. Yeah, Dillo, your birthday's coming up. You said, right?
Yeah.
Next month. Yep. Cool. All right, man. Wish we could have a surprise birthday for you. Surprise birthday party.
Randy Morgan says, Mr. Anderson, have you ever been totally terrified what you have seen on a hunt? No, I'm what are you talking about? No, I haven't. No, man. I know what you're talking about. No, I used to live in 4 different places was haunted. Never got scared. My name's not Mike.
Yeah, everybody sees how scared I get.
Oh, this guy right here.
Bro, I wasn't even scared.
Listen, if you go pull out a snake,
Bro,
he's gonna take off running like this. Ah!
Bro, don't get me started. Bro.
Thank you, Randy.
Yep. Jerry's one tough cookie.
Dillo, happy early birthday. You're 5 days older than my best friend who passed away last year. So happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
I'm kind of looking forward to our Halloween surprise, man.
Yeah, what we
We already talked about it.
I'm trying to go trick or treating.
What?
You wanna go trick or treating with
Nah.
me, Mike?
Nope.
Pass out some candy.
I'm gonna get prepped for going and engaging with the spirits down at West Branch for Halloween.
No, I'm talking about for trick or treating.
Oh,
Halloween's on Monday.
I'm not trick or treating
Why not, Monkey?
because there's a certain age where
see.
trick or treating's just it goes past you.
You're welcome, Dillo.
That's facts.
Why don't ghosts have children? Because they're Randy. That one was better than the
That was fun.
repossession.
Wait, what did he say?
He had a joke up here. Here, ready? Here it is. Let's go up here. We're scrolling back up. We're gonna find this joke from Mr. A.
You know, Cole's going trick or treating.
Mm-hmm.
Cole's probably going to go.
All right, I gotta find it here.
Oh, fucking Laney almost
Here
had
it
it.
is, right here.
What happened if you did not play your exorcism on terms? You get that's just lame, Randy.
So I told Randy,
That's
I'm like,
just
he's gonna
lame
need
joke.
my my audio wave program so he can edit out the crickets that were going from that one. You need help with that? Let me know. I do it all the time.
For sure, Dale. That's the whole point.
Then you get to scare them out of their candy.
For sure, that's why we get the whole candy all the time.
Oh, this is wrong.
That's why we're going to dress up as maybe a tutu with Mike over here.
How's the
If he goes.
how's the Peloton been, Monica? You've been getting the Peloton going, watching some unexplained university videos while you're going on the Peloton. That's what I would do if I had a Peloton. I'd be watching my videos, riding it.
Do you have the heat on?
No, I don't. The oven was on though. Anthony was cooking some chicken. He's got all that chicken, so it's chicken parmesan like every day.
Yeah.
And the
What's
house
wrong with
just
that?
heats up in here when that oven goes on.
God. It's hot in here.
Some place you're right now, the house you live in. Yeah, that's right, Mega
What?
Suzanne. Yeah, well, there was if you want to see all the ins and outs to it, then I have put 3 parts up on it on our site on the YouTube channel there. The Unexplained University Online, and I have 3 videos, and it talks. You'll see the paranormal investigation of my home. And then there's part 1, 2, and 3. Right now outside, it's chilly. It was raining. I think the rain stopped, but it's
actually
probably
nice out there.
it's probably
man.
in
Yeah.
the high 50s maybe.
I'll let you all know.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and Google this real quick. But it's a little chilly out. Let's wait. We're waiting for the temp. What we got? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It actually. There's some things when I put it together, like I missed. There were some things that tied together when I was doing it. I missed when it first happened, and I didn't catch. But a lot of the interaction in my house tied together. Like you could tell something was interacting with me, and it was off of something that I seen. Where do you, Mr. Anderson, find all the beautiful artwork for your videos?
Actually,
Okay.
I can't take credit on that one. Mike finds it. So
There's a site you can go to that I go to. I'll tell you here in one moment.
anyways, it is 64 in Kent,
Ooh,
Ohio
64.
right now.
All right. Vista Create. There you go. Yeah, Roller Woman, Vista Create. They have the formats for like all of your social media and streaming platforms. Like YouTube has their own specific platforms where you could pick for it, and it'll make you the thumbnails or just the artwork.
Mom said.
And it knows the sizes for what YouTube uses. So it's really sweet. Since I discovered it, it opened up a lot of cool options for me in the music as well.
Well, that one.
You know, that's the kind of stuff when you want to
I
make
don't
these
know.
things, come together
Yeah,
pretty
sure.
good. Those are
I don't
good
know.
resources I
Yeah,
have now.
Charlie.
Yeah, it's actually a
Yeah,
nice temp,
Charlie.
but it feels like it's about here. I'll tell you how hot it is inside here. It's probably about 10 degrees hotter here right now.
Yeah.
It's 81 degrees inside here
It
right
is.
now. It's a sweat box. It's 81 in here. Just because we had the oven on like 2 hours ago, and it's still 81 inside here. Yeah, those services you have to pay for. You can't just, there's really limited resources that are free for you to use that aren't like copyrighted or 67 there right now, Mega, and it's raining. It's raining out here too, so we're pretty close to about the same weather. But inside here, it's 81 according to my temp in here, and it's probably been over an hour since the oven was on. This place holds heat pretty good. Hey, I'm getting a little toasty in here. Yeah, there's been a lot of work and finally catching up on some things. So I'm looking forward to Mr. Anderson and myself getting back out, doing some more parts to all of it. We got part 4 coming up, the West Branch Witch, the Legend, the West Branch Witch part 4. We still got some stuff to do for that, and then we've got a lot more investigating to do over at the Hopewell Mound over here. That place I like going there too. So it's a good place. We'll be going back there, and William, we'll see if he wants to come too. He might tag team along with us and have some more experiences.
Wait, when is it?
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Oh, just upcoming stuff. I will have another video up here maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, what do you say?
I found
Text me.
I did a video.
Can't say.
I'm not going to reveal too much, but it's an interaction between myself and a certain spirit that I don't know if you remember it when I did the live hunt down at West Branch Park. Man, these guys they just want to overtalk the whole time. We'll just listen to what they're saying.
I got gas right now.
He's got gas right now.
Sorry, y'all. I'm talking about something else.
Special guests, huh? What time is it? Well, yeah, I'm gonna release another video. It's pretty much done. I just gotta do some more editing to it, which takes a long time. But a little interaction I did with a certain spirit that pushed me out down the hillside over there before I went on the live stream. If any of you watched the live stream from West Branch when I went down to the witch's grave and I slipped down the hillside. Well, I went
Okay.
down there to try to make peace with this angry spirit, and I documented some things that happened, and I'm editing it, and there's some cool EVPs in it and some cool interactions. So that's gonna be coming up. You guys gotta check that out once it gets up. Did you hear it in slow mo? I thought it was hilarious hearing me fall down the hillside, so I had to do a little editing, and I probably laughed. I don't know how, it's been a while since I laughed that hard before when I heard me falling down the hillside, especially in slow mo. So I figured I'd leave it like that. Hopefully everybody laughed. Yeah. Relative to that stove, though, I mean, we don't really even need it. It stays warm inside here. It doesn't take much, even for my furnace.
All right, Mike. Well, later.
You guys splitting? All right. I'm glad you got your car. You got it all good?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
For now.
For now?
Leaving?
All right. Hopefully you get home.
Yeah, we're about to head on.
Just give me a call if you break down.
I don't want to be out too late.
All right.
I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Nice seeing y'all. See you in the next spooky location. Speaking of that, when you want to go back to well,
Shoot, I don't care. Tomorrow? It's probably not tonight.
no.
Tomorrow.
Need a perfect time tonight because it just
Oh,
got
man.
done raining.
Well, yeah, it'll probably rain. We'll get unlucky. But tomorrow sounds good to me.
All right. Just let me know when you want to head out.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
let you out there.
I think we kind of caught up some. I feel like I caught up some now with some of these videos. So,
Yeah.
all right, Randy, take it easy. Yeah,
let me-
Mega, listen to that. You'll have a laugh. If you haven't listened to that yet, go back and watch that. There's it's the, let's see, when did I did the editing. There's 2 parts to that one, that live. Well, I'll let these guys say goodbye, and I'll get into that with you. But
All right. Love y'all. Good night.
All right, catch y'all later.
Okay.
Nice meeting you guys.
Let me know what
All
time
right.
tomorrow.
oh yeah, all right, bro. All right, Wade. Night, bro. The VIP chairs back to their.
Bye, guys. Love you all. Good night.
All right, catch you later.
See ya. All right. Carol said bye. Everybody said bye.
Bye.
All right. Yeah. There was the original uploaded live video from my cell phone at the Witch's Grave site. That was the 25th of last month. And then I had a static camera in my audio device. So what I did was I just got the video from my static camera, and I had my audio from the recording device. I synced those 2 up, and I just put a video together so you could watch the interaction from the static camera, and then you can hear the audio from that device with the EVPs amplified that I got that night, which there were 19 EVPs that night on that, and 1 disembodied voice, which I heard. It was loud, and I heard the voice come from the hillside by me, right where I fell down at. Good night, Monica. Or Monica, were you just saying good night to them? I'm sorry, I didn't know if you meant you're leaving. Yeah, well, that's the video. It says, let's see here. I'm gonna bring it back up here so I'll tell you the exact title of that, because there's 2 from that live hunt. Yeah, the one I'm talking about is the updated one. Updated solo live witch hunt. That one. That's the one that I did the editing on, where I put in the EVPs from that night. The other one is actually just the live feed from that live hunt. Yeah, that was West Branch State Park. There's a section of a foundation that's always been rumored to be where a woman was pressed that they believed was a witch. That was the whole legend behind it. It looks like a formation, a pile of stones, which looks like, if you look at it, it looks like it could very well be a rock formation of a pressing site. It's about the same size, but when we looked around early on, after our first couple times, we realized that it's part of some kind of a foundation that was there. Mr. Mills thought it was probably a water wheel or something, because before the dam was built, the water used to flow through there. But something's attached there. The land or the foundations, there's some parts of foundations there, and there's an upside down staircase which had a Wiccan carving on it, and part of a blood bowl that was used for some kind of witchcraft was over there as well. So we're not sure really. We've got some, some things we think what might be causing some of what's going on there, but there's a lot of things that it could be some kind of an attachment, or even a something was summoned. But we're going to go back and finish up. But that place is like a hot spot down there. They really like to talk, and I'm going to post this other video up of that interaction where I tried to calm this spirit that pushed me down the hill, because I learned from some of the subscribers, friends that have gifts, and they gave me some insight into the spirit they saw that pushed me down. So I got some personal information about him, and I went to just try to make a friendly gesture, because if I go back there again, which we will be, I don't need somebody trying to push me down the hill every time I go there. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I've never heard a disembodied voice before until that live hunt, and I was there by myself, and I think there's some significance to that, because I've read and I've heard that sometimes spirits will get more personal if you're by yourself. If they want to communicate with you, they'll make themselves known more that way than if you're there with a group. And when you know it, I heard it sounded like somebody was standing up on the hillside talking to me, and it told me I have to stay, is what it said. It said, you have to stay. That's what it told me. I didn't hear it. I heard the voice, but I couldn't make it out because I was talking, and then I stopped when I heard a voice, and I heard it echo, and I realized, I'm like, somebody's talking to me. Who was that? And then when I went back to my audio recording, then I listened to it, and that's what I heard. It says, you have to stay. And I wasn't sure how I felt about that, honestly. Wear a bubble wrap outfit, just in case. I think I'd just rather go down there and tell old Glenn that, hey, I'm coming back. I'm your friend. I'm not going to talk to you if you don't want me to. Try to make some peace with him. I learned some things he liked. I took those things down there, and I actually got some EVPs in a reaction to that, which was pretty amazing to me. So I think he's not going to try pushing me down the hill anymore. But if you want to see that, that's coming up probably tonight. If not tomorrow, I'll get that video uploaded, and you could see that interaction between. It wasn't just him. There was others too that come through the devices, and some other EVPs. Yeah, I kind of like right towards the end of that, I started getting a little bit, I got a little uneasy, Mega, right after I was done with that live stream, and that voice was still fresh. I just heard it, and I was closing everything up, getting ready to leave, because that place is absolutely pitch dark. I mean, if you've ever been in the forest, like at night, all the lights blocked out, it's absolutely pitch black there. And I was packing up my stuff, and I heard this absolutely huge crash on the hillside next to me, on the embankment right across from me. I'm guessing it must have been a tree falling or something, but I didn't hear like any noise, like something starting to fall or like hitting other things. It just was a loud, sudden crash. It's like somebody got in a wreck on the hillside. And then I kind of got a little bit of like a pucker mode, and I was like, what was that? Looking over there real quick with the light. And then I'm like, all right, I just putting all my stuff nice and neat back in its containers, turning and jamming my crap in the bag. And I got my bag, and I just took off. I didn't run. I just started stepping it out. Like, okay, I'm not sure what that was. It sounded weird, but yeah, but it's other than that, it's comfortable down there. it's a comfortable feeling down there. This last time I went back again twice since then and talked to old Glenn and tried to make things, I don't want, like I said, I don't want no spirit trying to push me every time I'm there. So it seems like it changed a little bit. There was actually an interaction too with someone who said he was the protector of the land. One of the gifted viewers looked at what's going on here and said that he's seen an elemental there that was hiding, keeping itself hidden from everybody. He was trying to see it and he could sense something was hiding its presence. And here he said there was an elemental there, like some kind of an elemental creature that sounded kind of terrifying, but I have a feeling the voice, if I'm watching, and it's dark, can't see your hand. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know how it is in the woods there. But there was an EVP, if you saw the West Branch Witch Legend Part 3, where it sounded like something growling kind of, and it like approached us. I kind of had a feeling, because that was an EVP. That wasn't even loud. Bye, Monica. You too. Have a good night. I heard that noise and I wondered, I'm like, could this be this elemental spirit that I heard? Because it was an EVP, but it sounded like an animal. And that was my guess. And I think that could possibly be what was interacting in this video coming up, because there was something telling me it was the protector of the land. And it also suggested it was the one who spoke to me that night, which would make sense, because something that can have an audible disembodied voice, it could somehow get enough energy to do that. It must be pretty strong. So that's like that area down there. I got way more than I was expecting in this part of the woods down at West Branch. I really was thinking it was going to be just hanging out in the woods and probably wouldn't hear anything from the first day. And it's turned into like, I don't know, there's something down there that's just like unexplained, it's the best way to put it. And it seems like always talking. All I got to do is bring my audio recorder, walk down there and set it down there and hang out, and something's going to talk. You'll hear voices. It seems like a man and a woman, and it always seems to react to me talking to Amanda. In that EVP, she said her name. You heard a woman whisper her name, say Amanda. That just didn't appear out of nowhere. Some spirit or energy has a consciousness and told us her name. Something to it, Yeah, Mitch, I know there's a whole lot of things that to think about with that. I trust a lot of our viewers that have gifts, and I listen to them, and then you hear stuff. You hear an EVP of like some kind of animal. It sounds like it approaches up on us, and it makes you kind of like wonder, like, how is there an EVP of an animal that sounds like it's snarling or chewing or something, and then walks up to you? It's just something I didn't expect. A whole lot of stuff I didn't expect down there. Yeah, there's something. I think you're right, Dillo. That was probably what I'm starting to lean towards, because this whole area around here, right on the rivers here and all these, we've got a lot of rivers here real close to the main, the banks over here on Lake Erie. And, there's natives that, lived on this land back before any of the other countries, anybody came over here, this was all their land. Probably all through there, that land as well that we're on down at the West Branch Park. Yeah. But anyway, I've been catching up on a lot of these videos, so we're kind of caught up now. Now we just got to go some more places, keep getting some more video now. But I hope you guys are liking it so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm starting to, feel more comfortable, and I'm starting to sense environments better than I used to, that I didn't really even notice that I could. And I'm starting to notice I can sense some things a little bit better than I used to. And a lot of times I feel like interacting with spirits, I can do. Not sure exactly how to explain that, but I definitely feel like I can interact with spirits differently than probably most people. And I think that's a lot of genetics, both sides of my family, especially like my mother's side. There's a lot of history of the women in the family who have a lot of um, gifts with interacting and like medium abilities. And then on my father's side, I was told that there was a great grandfather who was relied upon to help people with spirits that had problems with spirits. I think it was with religious things. So, there might be part of it that's just, part of me. Hey, Jeff, what's going on? Oh, you're not late. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thanks, Suzanne. I appreciate it. This is just like I just jumped in 100 miles an hour trying to do this, and I'm just trying to go with my gut with what we do. The equipment and all this programs and doing all this editing, this is like the challenge. If somehow this stuff could just get done and I could just go do the investigations with Mr. Anderson, and then I'm done and just hand off my stuff to somebody and have them go ahead and process it, it would be like easy money, but doing all this, getting used to using all these programs it's a big task. It's a lot of time. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad too, Suzanne. I'm glad that you enjoy it. We've got plans for places, and we're going to be going indoors, especially now the season changing. It's the best time to try to find places to go indoors. I want to try to document wherever we go. I'm trying to protect myself. I listen to like Ramona and all the other, like Tim and Rhonda. There's others, that mediums that help, and I listen to them, and I keep myself protected. So I feel comfortable going into places like this, and I just want to try to interact and document what we have. And if possible, if some of them help me read the environments and the spirits, maybe even help them move on too, if there's spirits that need to move on. That's ultimately would be a good thing. I kind of like this format that I kind of envisioning, with going in, listening to the spirits, listening to what I can hear with the equipment and what they say through the equipment, and listen to the voices. Take that and what some of the gifted people, the friends that give me some info about what they can see. Take that, put it together, go back and try to re-engage with what I know to like make a relationship closer. And then, each time it just gets a little bit more, more and more. And it's really cool. I'm starting to enjoy kind of that kind of relationship with learning about this. I'm learning a lot too, Suzanne. This is all, like I said, I'm kind of going with instincts and everything with this. I haven't really put a lot into any kind of study or anything. It's just more of there's a lot to it that just feels like it makes sense to me, and I just go with that. Which ones, Jeff? Yeah, Carol. Yeah, we're going to be doing that Halloween live hunt down at the Witch's Gravesite too, and that's going to be fun. Oh, Evan, I'm sorry, I missed that one about the haunted house. Well, that one, see, that was one that somebody referred to me, and there were situations there where we just didn't have the access to do it right away, certain situations. So I'm in touch with them with this house, and we're just waiting. We're waiting for the right time to when we have access and they have it situated to where we can go in and just check it out. But right now I'm just in touch with them, and I'm just getting more and more updates with it. But I'm not exactly sure when yet. I don't have a good time when we're going to go into this house, but a big change happened there. I was told there's activity ramped up a little bit higher, and they got a little bit more on edge over what was going on. So I'm hoping they'll let us come check it out and get something documented. Used to trade for the salt. Oh yeah, Jeff. Well, once that happened, since I saw some kind of a cloud apparition. At that point, I knew I was going to have to do something, which at some point was going to lead to me cleansing my place. But first, I wanted to see if it would interact. If I get interaction with the devices that I use where we go, and I tried. That's what I did, and some seemed pretty consistent with something was interacting with me here. But then once that was done, I just cleansed my place with the sage and told the spirits to leave. And I'm not going to interact anymore in my house, with them. I didn't even listen to the audio I recorded because I feel like that'll just try to feel like I still have some kind of attachment of my own. Like I still want to engage with them, but I don't. I engaged because I knew there was something here. And then I knew I just had to cleanse my place to get rid of it and then not re-engage again. And that's what I'm doing. Well, I mean, it potentially could have been anywhere we've gone, Dillo. But what's strange is when we were at that very first cemetery in Shalersville, I saw an apparition, a little cloud that looked just like the one I seen, but it was white at my house and not gray. The one I saw at the cemetery was gray and it was about the same exact size. And I saw it on the ground and I thought it was like a little rabbit or something because Mr. Mills has this gray rabbit and the color looked like it. And I had this weird second, like I thought it was his rabbit that just ran across in between us. And then I'm like, wait. And then it was just gone. And I'm like, what was that? And then I knew it. I'm like, that was like a little cloud, like a little apparition. It was like right by that mausoleum where I saw the full body apparition. We were just on the back side of it when I saw that. Yeah. Yep. I did have a static camera pointed toward the front of the mausoleum that night too. It was on the hood of my car. I don't know if it would have gotten a better view. It definitely would have had a better view. I'm not sure how well though, because it was foggy kind of that night, but the battery died though on it and it never made it to that point because I watched the video of it and it probably stopped about 20 minutes or so, 20, 30 minutes before the end of that live stream when it happened. Well, it was my like great grandfather on my dad's side. He's mentioned it to me before. He's told me about that. That I think it was more of like Catholic religious side, but people used to have him come and help cleanse and help people who felt like, or they were maybe, I don't know if everybody is always under attack of a spirit if they think they are, but he was someone that he used to go and help people who were having issues with, whether it was evil spirits or anything like that. That's what I was told. Maybe, I think it must have been something like a connection he had, maybe he had a connection that was like that he understood some things. I don't really know because that's like, my grandfather, my dad's dad passed away. I was probably about 10 years old. So I never really heard stories like that from him, but my dad told me some, and that was, 3 generations ago for me. So I don't really know much about that, but I know a lot about my mother's side too. And that's really consistent with the women on her side. My half sisters and my aunts, almost all of them have some connection, some ability with like a medium connection. And my aunts, hey DM, what's up? We're just here chatting. Sorry, I'm like, I think there's dryness in here. My skin's getting a little itchy. So what's going on, DM? Still up late? How are you? About 9:30? Yeah, we're just about rolling on an hour here. But yeah, we're just recapping. DM, do you get to watch any of the new series we started? Our first investigation at the Hopewell Mound with that Hopewell Indian princess. Yeah, that was another interesting place, a whole different feel there. I'm waiting to go back there again. Like Mr. Anderson was just here. William was just here again. And we're probably going to be going back there soon, maybe tomorrow, do some more filming there, see if we can get some interaction and see if this this Indian princess spirit will communicate with us. Yeah, dry from all the heat. Yeah, it's just like a little, you know, it's like kind of muggy in here, so it's like a little sweaty. It's like my skin's getting a little irritated from the little sweaty, a little bit of a, you know what I mean? I'm probably not explaining it very good. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. This is the time of the season too. You know, skin dries up. Everybody's usually most people's skin do. I know mine does this time of year. I'm in the house with the heater going. That always seems to do it. Any guard duty coming up? Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. The last one. Your hands go first. Yeah. Yep. That's true. What guard duty, Jeff? I don't know if anybody's seen them, but I got a couple new little just some basic devices here. Everything's a device, right? I got these. There's two of them, different colors. One's red, one's orange. But I'm just going to use these now for, like, I wanted to use a mag light where you turn them, but you can actually back them off and find that sweet spot just before they turn on and see if you can get some kind of energy from a spirit to activate and complete that little bit of that circuit around the contact point and turn it on. So I'm going to try these out. I thought these were really sweet. As soon as I seen these things and I realized what they did, I was like, oh yeah, those are mine. Because that little plastic flashlight I have, that thing is hard to keep in that spot where you keep it so that it just stays in that contact point, but just away from it. Oh no, Jeff, I've been out. I got in 2006 and I got out right at the beginning of 2014. My guard unit was over in Hermitage, 107th Alpha Battery. Yeah, after I got out of the Marine Corps, I took a enlistment in the Guard for 6 years, and I did a 1-year trial first, and then I signed up for 6 for the money because they threw some money at me. Yeah, I'm 40. I'll be 46 here in December. December 12th is my birthday. I'll be 46. Yeah, yeah, especially the forced air, right? The heat dries you up, especially if you're in it a lot. They do look like Pez. You know, that's what I thought they were, Mitch. I thought they were like Pez dispensers. And then I'm like, but it looks like a glow stick. And now I'm like, how does it work? And then I realized you could just twist it. And then right then it clicked. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, there we go. I don't need to get myself a little mag light to do this trick with. I could just do it with this. And I've got 2 colors. So I could do like a yes and no, you know. If I want to try to do like a session to talk to spirit, I could put them down and yes for one, no for the other with 2 different colors. I thought that'd be cool. Kind of excited to try that. I'm probably going to overdo it now because I just got them. It's like a new toy. I'm going to try to use them for everything. Okay, DM. Just happy belated birthday then. Old man, Squash. How was your gym session? You still all sore, Squash? Man, that's as close as it gets for me right there. That's it. That's my total gym. And then there's that little weeder thing back there. I got to get that thing out of there. It's got dust on it. Yeah, they're little skulls. One's white, one's black. You can see the black one. The white one is too bright. It doesn't come up. It doesn't show that good, but it looks exactly the same. There you go. It's just, yeah. And then the black one has an orange color. That's kind of hard to see. versus the red, because they look the same kind of with that light. But yeah, so you got two colors too. So I was like, they had a whole bunch of other designs, but I saw the two skulls and I'm like, yeah, there they are. I'm like, those are perfect. It's the best $3 I spent this week. Locals to share their ghost and paranormal stories, do a video compilation like what Small Town Monsters is doing on Bigfoot. I haven't thought of that before, really. It seems like, I don't know, for me this has been new, and it's kind of difficult to like start openly like talking to people about that kind of stuff. It's a little bit awkward for me to like, maybe if I put something out there that people contact me, that's cool. And I think that should be the way to go. Like see if someone's interested, if they have a place that they think's haunted and they wanted to check it out, to like have them reach out to us, get a way for them to reach us. Because, it's difficult, like trying to find it, almost like, you might overstep your welcome trying to like find somebody you want to check out their place because you're told it's haunted, and then you feel kind of like you're imposing. Yeah, skulls. Yeah, the orange shows up way better, but I think it's just because of the light. This camera is kind of sensitive to the light, and that's why. Yeah, in fact, here, I'm going to put this in here. There you go. I posted my email, which if anybody has any ideas, you can always send me an email. Or send it, if you know somebody that you can give them my email and have them reach out to me. Permission from every one of them. Yeah, it's just like a weird conversation starter. Like if you don't know anything about a person, just to walk up and be like, hey, did you ever have anything paranormal happen? You want to do an interview? It's a little awkward, but I kind of just, sometimes I'll might just be talking to people I meet like at the park when we go, and most people seem to, especially at places like the Hopewell Mound. I ran into a guy who was part of a team before that did paranormal investigation there. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, right. You're right, Suzanne. That's why I like these. This saved me probably from, I don't know, $5 to $10 for a mag light. But yeah, I met a guy at the Hopewell Mound when I was there doing some filming, and it was during the daytime, which you've seen in the video there. And it was like, we were filming and there's people that got their kids. It was on the weekend, I think. And we'd stop filming and everybody'd see our equipment set up, and then people coming by, and, everybody's always looking at you like, what the heck are you doing up here? Like, this seems, it's just not normal. Most people don't see people doing filming at places. So, but that's where I met a guy who was on a paranormal team there, and we were chatting. I got his like Facebook, his Messenger profile and stuff, and talk to him sometimes. Just reach out to him. It's another resource, I kind of want to go to the Mansfield Reformatory. That's a place I'd like to go. Moonville. Anybody ever heard of the Moonville Tunnel in Ohio? Moonville Bridge. I think it's a tunnel. Yeah, Moonville Tunnel. That one seems pretty cool. Those are two places I want to go for sure. Jeff, he's good. He's good. He's going to be moving probably in a couple months. I think he's moving out of state. Found a place and moving there with his friend. Oh, Dilla, cool, man. Appreciate it. Bruce. What's going on, Bruce? You got on camera with y'all if I saw you out there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. If you ever see us out there, I don't mind. I don't mind interacting with people. It's just, it's kind of like, you know, awkward sometimes that somebody new, and when they see people trying to do this kind of work, they kind of usually have some weird varying opinions about us. Yeah, I will. But you know, he's that age. He's ready to move on, and I'm happy for him. Okay. Yeah, we're at. If you don't mind me asking, there, Suzanne, you live around Ohio, over what like part of Ohio? With Dillo and your crazy son. Oh, Dolly. Okay. You have. Hey, Dillo. Who's the crazy son? Dolly. Who's the crazy son? Oh, Dillo's the crazy son. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't read it right. I was thinking you were saying and. There wasn't an and in there, and I just made one up. Well, hey, thanks for subscribing, Dolly. I got a new one coming up here. It should be up tonight, maybe tomorrow. A really cool interaction down at West Branch again, at that area down there where we've been investigating. If you haven't seen, I don't know if you've seen our videos from the different places and the things, the live and all that, but there's a lot if you want to go check it out. But there's one that'll be coming up, a new one, and it's West Branch Park where we're at. There's EVPs everywhere. Another one that's spending a lot of time doing another West Branch witch video with EVPs. Yeah, okay. My uncle lives out there too, Dilla. Oh, it'd be cool to do a collab, you know? In fact, I think when Mr. Anderson and I go to the tour that we're going to do over at the Mansfield Reformatory, or whatever they call it now, the Ohio State Penitentiary, the old Mansfield prison, I'm sure there'll be groups there. I'm pretty sure that's like most of the people who go there are in their own little groups. And I had an activity planned for that. That's going to be pretty cool, and probably something people might think I'm kind of crazy for to do it. But I'm kind of excited to do that, and that maybe I can get some help from some of the other groups that are going. So I was kind of thinking about networking, and maybe when we go there where I can meet some more groups, you know, that'd be kind of cool for us. Maybe to meet with another, group from around here, Mr. Anderson and myself, and maybe Mr. Mills if he wants to come along, or William. The Moonville Tunnel, it's Moonville. I'm pretty sure. The address of it, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I have it saved. Hope Moonville Road, MacArthur, Ohio. That's where it's at. It's actually considered MacArthur, and it's Hope Moonville Road. That's one of the if you look at the top most haunted places in Ohio, the top list, that Moonville Tunnel is always at the top. Oh, you did? Your mom watched them all? That's sweet. I got the new one coming up. You're going to like that one too. I tried to interact with somebody who pushed me down the hill, a spirit of a guy, and he interacted with me when I was trying to, show him I was just there to be a friend, and I knew he liked some things, and I tried to let him know that, I'm not there to threaten him, so I don't want to push me down the hill when I go there, or anybody else. So, and he interacted too. I had an EVP directly pretty much responding to what I was doing, which was really cool. Todd, just curious on the relationship with the cameraman and the outdoor university. I'm not quite sure about the history, Todd. You're going to have to talk to Mr. Mills about that one. That was before me, before I started doing anything with this channel, so I don't really know much. I know I've met Jack, I think his name, the cameraman. I've met him before. So I know who he is, but I don't know much about what he did. Jeff, you're in Kansas, huh? Counties and suburbs, not townships. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I've never got the definition or understand the total difference between a lot of those boundaries. Yeah, the live thing, I think that's what, honestly, like the Helltown Cemetery was kind of on a whim. We kind of figured we'd be all right outdoors. But you're right, indoors, we'll probably go someplace and see how it works and see how a cell phone service comes in first. And if we're pretty confident we got a signal inside, we'll go live there probably if it's worth, if it seems like a place everybody would be interested in. Oh, yeah, at the reformatory. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know. Like, we could go there and just see what it's like there at that old Mansfield prison. And if the cell phone service seems to come in, I can even do a test live from there just to see. And if it comes in all right and it comes in live, then sure, that would probably be one I bet everybody would like to see live. I wouldn't mind doing that live. Especially at the mounds at Old Man Whistler's, see if you get anything figured out. Those are human burials or not. Yeah. I've heard people talking about them. I was watching some of the live hunts on the Outdoor University online. I've seen some of the people talking about the mounds before. I haven't really thought about it before, but that's something to think about. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Roller. But I mean, if who was it? Todd. If Todd wanted to ask anybody, you'd probably have to reach out to one of those two, Mr. Mills or the cameraman, if you want to get answers to that one. Well, I would bet, Suzanne, for sure. I mean, it seems like the spirits like the energy, right? I would imagine if you were some kind of lost spirit or spirit that's depends on, something that makes you stronger, like an energy source, and you have people around, you might want to be, you might want to, like they call it attachments. You might want to attach yourself because it's like a little power bank for you, they'll be just following you around like I said, an entourage, sucking the energy out of you wherever you go. And that's, it's kind of a scary thing because that's what they'll do from, it definitely seems like that. That's not, I believe that's true. I'm not sure if I'm describing necessarily how it happens, but it's pretty much like that. And that's like, I take the precautions, that I was given to help make sure that I don't get any attachments. And it's been going good so far. So I think I'm following the right protocol, you'd say, for keeping myself protected. What I would like to do next at some point, whenever I can, is get myself the video capture card set up for my iPhone. That way I can capture the video from my IR camera when I go live. Then when I go live anywhere, it'll be from my IR camera. And that's what everybody will see. That's what I would like to, that's a little bit of an expensive setup, but that would be great. And I think that would be, that would make live hunts, way better in my opinion. Oh, that's right, Dillo. That's the thing. It's kind of like, when you try to reach out to people who you've heard that their house is haunted or whatever, it's like you never know how they're going to feel about it. That was like my house. Once I heard, my ex-wife and my kids telling me things, and I started digging into it, got a team there, started doing my own investigating, and then all of a sudden, the family's like, okay, we got to stop. We got to get this activity to just quit. Nobody wants it anymore, even though it was like kind of interesting to study this, but at the same time, some things would happen and the kids would get scared because they would see something, or, my ex would get freaked out over stuff. And then everybody's kind of like stopped trying to communicate with it and this, and that was kind of like, yeah, you're right. And that's what we did there. We kind of just shut it off and it went away. So people might not want somebody to go investigating around when they're trying to just calm it. But then the people that can't calm it, they want to reach out, we could take a look. That's kind of what I was hoping, we could find, is somebody who wants us to actually look into some things and see what we can find, and then use some of our resources to get someone to help us cleanse the house out if they want to get rid of them. Yeah, that's one thing I do, the smudging. And I kind of did my own blessing too, on this with the river water from Lake Pippin and some salt. It was weird, but it felt like it was the right thing to do. I did it right on that tree. If you guys remember the photo I was talking about, the two trees that were over in Pippin Lake, and the one photo was up close and one was further away, but the one view of the tree had this, it looked like a gray cloud covering the whole tree for some reason. And I've been getting some feedback on some of the friends on the channel who, have gifts, and they were giving me some pretty amazing thoughts about what that meant. So what I did was I went down there, I got some of the river water with some salt mix, and I have that as something to use for extra resources in case I ever need to help cleanse something. And I also took this and I put it on that tree, and I did my own blessing with the river water and salt. And I was hoping that would just help a little bit more over everything else that I'm trying. It was weird, but like I said, I kind of go off my instincts. And when I was looking and I'm putting this together, and I just had a feeling about that particular area around that Hopewell Mound and that river, and that photo seemed to make sense about, something unexplained, but something like some kind of energy or force there that's beyond understanding, and who knows how old. And I could sense something there, and that's what I thought that would do. I just asked for the power to allow me to bless this myself. That's all I did, and I just tried it to see. It just felt right, so I did it. Yeah, I hear you, Bruce. There's one over not too far. I think it's Newcastle, Hillview Manor, I think it's called. That one's a big popular one with a lot of activity. I think all the big channels have gone there. Suzanne, how do you stop them from following you? Well, from the advice I've been given, the best thing to do is to, when we're done doing what we're doing, we take our sage, our smudge sticks, and we smudge each other. It's easier if you're in a pair to do it. We smudge each other with the sage, all of our equipment, and then we pack up. We just disconnect with the spirits. Tell them they can't come with us. They have to understand that they can't come with us. They're not welcome to come with us or be attached to us. And then we have to completely disconnect with them at that point and just walk away. No more trying to say anything else to them. No more trying to communicate. We just have to basically make sure they understand that we're serious, that they have to stay and can't come with us, and then disconnect and just leave them. Yeah, Dillo, I was just I had a recommendation from someone that I trust, that the method of their their method that they use to help with some kind of whether it's negative energy, evil energy, or something worse. The river water with the salt, and then some dirt, like a mud mixture, and a certain technique to use it in order to help if somebody should come under some kind of a spiritual attack. So that's where that came to mind, something about when I seen that photo, and I understood. I just had a feeling about this whole area where the mound is, because there's more mounds that they suspect there too. So this whole area around this river could have been part of that culture. And that river and that photo, there was just something that I could feel, I could sense there. There was just something there that's not usual or not normal for a river or the area. And something about it just felt like that was the right place to get the water that I was looking for, to have river water. And then I just felt like it was the right thing to do with my my crucifix. Oh, was that Maggie? You accidentally got? Were you using like talk to text, Suzanne? Is that why divorce came up? Yeah, Bruce. My pouch I have that Ramona made me, I've got tobacco in it, and there's other items too that she when she gave that to me, she she made that by the way that is their tradition and their way that they make them for someone to help for protection, and that's what's in my pouch. I know tobacco is one of the things that are in there. Well, wow, we're going on an hour and a half. We still got 18 people. That's awesome, man. I can't believe everybody hang in here that long. Well, I was gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get back and try to get this video uploaded tonight for you, so you can see it. You can see the interaction between me and Glenn, and there's other spirits, of course. Lots of EVPs. That area is always things talking to me. I'm gonna get that uploaded, and you can check that out. There's some interesting things on there. One EVP is the clearest I've ever heard, and I had to watch the video again to make sure I wasn't talking, because I couldn't. It just there's always something weird about the communication down there. Always something new. It was very odd, but very cool. You too, Roller. Have a good night. David, good night. Jeff, everyone, thanks for being here. We'll do this every Wednesday like we always do, right? And hey, if you guys want to get any of the merch there, Unexplained University Online, ODU Price Master, that's where it's at. ODU Price Masters, ODUPriceMasters.com. The Outdoor University Online, the Unexplained University Online, all the gear's there. And I guess I'm going to sign off, guys. All right, we'll see you. We're going to be at the Hopewell Mound here again, so you're going to be seeing more from there. All good stuff. All right, you too, Bruce. Good night. Good night, Dillo. Good night, everybody.